Before leaving the White House, President called out those European leaders, saying that while these countries are our allies, we can't let them walk all over us.
We cannot be taken advantage of. We're being taken advantage of by the European Union. We lost $151 billion last year on trade. And on top of that, we spend at least 70% for NATO. And frankly, it helps them a lot more than it helps us.
Joining me now to discuss Paul Bonicelli, a former Bush 43 foreign policy advisor. Paul, very contentious. It feels like everyone's against President Trump on this one. Hey, why are we going against our allies on trade? Why are we so tough on them on NATO? But it does appear that he's making a lot of solid points, and maybe this is the kind of tough love Europe needs to get on track.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right, Charles. You know, President Trump is not tolerated by his critics, foreign or here, because he tells the truth about things that are not politically supposed to be said. For example, on trade as well as foreign policy, the president does have the facts. Some of the tweets may not be as incisive and in-depth as a policy paper would be, but the point is his facts are right. We are spending far more on defense versus people who said they were going to spend a certain amount on defense and have not. And if you look at the latest examples of German military unpreparedness, they're not ready for a war. They don't have tents. They don't have warm clothes. They have a lot of problems. That's all because those countries think the United States is always there to take care of them. And President Trump doesn't think that's a good way to do any kind of business, whether it's government business or the private sector.
Now, we should point out to the audience that there are two ways that NATO members contribute this, what they call indirect, which is the budgets of all of our military budgets combined. Out of that, America, 67%. That is an outrageous number for a membership of 29 members. On the other way, of course, is direct, where we sort of fund the day-to-day operations. There are countries like Germany saying, hey, America's at 22%, we're at 14%. But that really is disingenuous, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And they are desperately trying to turn the story around because his facts are so correct. And here's another thing, Charles. The United States does more than what we do on our own defense budget for ourselves as well as for NATO. For example, the sea lanes of this globe are clear for trade and for warfare because of us and only because of us. That's another way we spend a lot of money looking after the world's interests. So the president is simply asking for people to step up and do what they said and to be a part of the solution instead of just relying on us all the time.
Paul, what do you make of the trade side of this, particularly the steel tariffs, the aluminum tariffs based on defense? I know it's sort of species, to be quite frank with you, with respect to our European allies, although I do think President Trump is right in the sense we should have our own steel and aluminum making capabilities, particularly if there's a war. We don't know where we'll be 5, 10, 20 years from now. But having said that, how do we get the Europeans to understand, hey, we could have gone after maybe other areas where there is a lot more trade, and this message would have been a lot more detrimental?
Absolutely. I'm a free trader. I have been all my life because I believe in the freedom of the individual person to buy and sell and use their creative gifts as they were made to. So I don't like obstacles in the way, and that means I don't like obstacles from other countries. When the president points out other countries not being engaged in fair trade, I think he's doing a very good job, and I don't think he wants a trade war. I think a lot of what he does is negotiating to get people to wake up and appreciate it is a new presidency. This is going to go on for a while, probably into a second term. Face up to the fact that the president wants good deals for everybody involved, and he's standing up for U.S. interest. And if that means that national security interests like aluminum and steel and there are other products that we need to be self-sufficient or at least be more sufficient than we are, that's a real concern that he needs to look after as well.
Paul, thank you very much. Really appreciate it.